Welcome. Welcome to smoothing the design. Okay. Welcome, welcome.
The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker. The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy.
Hopefully, this will be the last of the smoothing. The last session was taken up by converting this jagged circle to a smooth circle. And we've got the PCB to do, and the top piece as well, the top clam. So, got a little bit to do, so let's get on with it. Let's give you a bit of
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too.
got a bit in the background. Bit of radio in the background. So we've had your Daisy Daisy. Let's give you a little bit of more Daisy Daisy.
For the carriage, but you sweet upon the bicycle
Radio's on in the background. Okay, we're live. We're live, so
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Melody. Let's jump to it. Howdy doody. Welcome to Smoothing Design. Quite a boring thing, but nevertheless, we shall go on with it. Alrighty then, number 7 in the series. So,
Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described.
alright. Okay. We're off. So we got last time, we did a copy of this one because we want to get rid of the jagged edges, and we managed to create this one. So now we've got to make the PCB fit it, because the PCB doesn't fit it, it's the one that's from here. So what we need to do is hide the PCB a minute and see if we can't get the shape. So what I'm going to do is, the shape we need is, let's try and select something. So we want the floor, we want that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And also that, that. I'm going to have to move it around so we can select the rest of it. That. Welcome to a Saturday live stream, 4 o'clock according to that. So, and do we need, yeah, we probably need some of this. Do we need that? I'm not sure we do need that actually. No, I don't think we need that, but we'll sort that out. Right, so I also could do with that. We've got lots of stuff we need. We need a lot of this to save us a bit of trouble. Okay, so we shall keep taking until we've got it all.
The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds.
Yes, because I wasn't going to do this today, but I've got another project I want to work on. I can't leave this one high and dry, so I've got to sort of finalise the smoothing of it, and we're going to do some milling of polycarbonate or acrylic, so I'll do it all together. I've got to do it all in one go, so we'll do a couple of projects at once. Well, I've got a Morse code keypad yet to mill out, so short of aluminium, so it's going to have to be made properly with polycarbonate or acrylic or something, just to prove the concept. Right, so we've been around it all. We've got all the selection now. Yeah, looks good, and I don't think I need to take any of that for now. Right, so I'm going to copy that. I've copied it. I'm going to come out of it. I'm going to paste it. I'm probably going to put it over here. Yeah, probably going to put it somewhere here, say, for instance. Okay, so we're going to work on that now at the minute. Let's get that. So we've got 3 different levels. So what we've got to do is lower them to the same level. So let's just get it up. Oh, I ain't going to do it, is it? We're actually in the way. I can do it that way. Yeah, so I need to grab these. And I need to bring them down to on the blue line. It's not going to be easy. I need to keep the blue line. On the face, yeah, that's going to do it. Right, I seem to have crashed. Give it a chance to maybe spin up the drive. Let's give it a chance to catch up. I think that's crashed. It's probably going to close the program. And it's probably to do with the flat script that I've put in there. Sketch UK, yeah, there it is. So I'll run it again. Let's give you a bit of something on here. Give you a bit of Daisy Daisy.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer.
Right, I'll get it back up again. And it's a bit
Afford
more
the
daisy.
carriage, but you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
Okay, so where do we get to? Same thing. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we need to find something to lower that down. So let's just grab it and let's come on a different angle. Should go off that one maybe. Right, so it looks like we're. Let's have a look. Did we actually get down to the? Yeah, we did. Right, so yeah, we want that. Now we want to tidy it up a bit. So we need to. PCB is going to be this one, not this one. So we can get rid of some of this stuff. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. We've still got some bits. That's it. We don't want that, or that. Or do we? That's the exact size. Let's go back a touch. Right, okay. We'll have a line across here to there, and we're going to get rid of. Yeah, get rid of this, and this, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Okay, now we need to get rid of. That's the line, we need to pull back from it, so I need to get rid of this. And that, and this. And this, and that, and that. And that, and that, and this. And that, and this. And that. Okay, now something not quite right here, as you can see. Bend is different there to what that is. Okay, let's just have a look at the original. So, what's going on here? Doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter. Whoops. Right, so this is going to be our new PCB. Okay, so we're going to have to pull back from the middle. So we want to pull back from that by half a mil, 0.5 of a mil. And we want to pull back from that also 0.5 of a mil. Right, so now we need to delete. We need to delete the outer because we don't want a dead fit. Let's just zoom in. We need smaller fittings. Yeah, we'll get this. This is a quicker way than trying to create it all from nothing again. Get there slowly. It's got to sit on the shelf. The shelf is 1 mil. This is half a mil, so it should overlap a little bit of the shelf by half a mil. We'll get there in a bit. Yes, I don't really want to work on this today, but I need to finish it to move on to the next project, which is a real good one. A real good project coming up, depending on what you're into. Right. So we've pulled back to there, so we need to get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. And possibly that one. Right, so that's that. Let's just save it. Okay.
The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds.
Why does that look like it's getting bigger? My eyes. I thought I'd seized up then. Anyway. Right, so we've got that. Let's make that into a PCB. Right, so we've got a PCB, and what we need to do now is we need another pullback on it because we've got to colour it. So we'll go from this bit here, if it'll let us. Okay, we'll go that way. No, what's happening here? So 0.5 of a mil. And we need to grab hold of this somehow. There it is. No, it's not letting me. Okay, let's go back a little bit. Back and back. And back and back and... Right. Let's try again. So we're going to pull back 0.5 of a mil. Pull back 0.5 of a mil. Now we can get rid of this and we can make our component. Okay, and we can colour it. Do we colour it yet or not? Not sure. Yeah, so if we try to now we need to go back a bit. Right, so we need to go back to there, and we need to so I need to get this off there, cut it. Oh shit. Excuse me. Yeah, we need to paste it. Right, we need to make the component. And we need to paste it in place. Yeah, that's good. We need to make this the right thickness, which is 1.6 mil. PCB. We need to come out of there and let's come out of this a minute. Right, we need to grab hold of this. We need to move it up. No, move it up. 1.6 mil. Go back like that, and we need to cut it, paste it in place, and then we need to do a pullback on it, 0.5 of a mil, we need to go, that's okay, and we need a pullback 0.5 of a mil, and we need to go underneath, do a pullback, 0.5 of a mil. Right, we need now to copy this Yeah, we need a copy. We want this again. Copy. Come out of there. Paste in place. We need to move that down by 1.6 mil. So we've got it on the bottom. And we need to cut it. Paste it in place. No. Undo. Paste. Come out of there. We need to paste it in place.
30PL.
And we need to cut it.
30PL. G7AMD.
And then paste it in place. No. It's not going to do it, is it? We're going to undo that. Undo. Open. Undo. Cut. So what we want this bit here. Shit, which bit do we want? I want that. We don't want that or that. I want to cut that. Cut it. Do you want to cut it? Cut it. Go into here and paste it in place. Yeah, come out. Get rid of that. Go into here, and that was the inside one. We need to pull back 0.5 mil. Right, okay. And so this should be what we're after. Should be what we're after. Looks like it, yeah. So now we can. Right, so let's just get this down to nothing. That's okay. Right, so what have we got? Yeah, we've got a PCB. I need to colour it now. Let's colour it now. Before we colour it, let's do.
The computer converts
Something
these
like that.
numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker.
Alright, so let's colour it. Let's choose, we want a synthetic surface. That one seems to be the one I use. Not the whole thing though. Need to go into it and paint just the PCB. Like that, and turn it over. And paint that side. And we'll leave the rest as it is. We'll choose a colour, gold colour, like we did last time. Gold colour, is this going to be the one? Let's have a look. No, not quite there, is it? So let's choose that one. It's okay, a bit lighter maybe. Yeah, that's it. That's it, that's the one. Let's do the same to this side. Okay. So the rest can stay as it is, I think, yeah. Okay, so we've got our PCB. We've got our PCB. Let's see if it fits. Let's grab it. Yeah, it's all there. Let's put it like that. Let's have a look in. Where are we? Right, yeah, here we go. So it should sit there on the shelf. So we're going to have to do. For this, we're going to have to do 3D. Sorry, X-ray. We're going to have to bring this down by its piece. That's difficult, not easy. I tell you what, we'll do it sideways on in parallel projection, and this will tell us where we need to sit it. So come down like that. Okay, have a look on the top. It's all the way to one side, so that's not good, but we'll be able to grab it from the middle and something like that. Something like that. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that might be it. Let's have a look. Okay. No, we've gone a bit low. A bit low. So we can measure it and find out how low we've gone. Alright, 1.4. So we need to come up by 1.4 plus 1.6. So in my estimate, that's 3 mil. 3 mil. Let's see. 3 mil. Oh, we're sitting in there nice and neat now. Can't tell. Looks okay. So, X-ray mode. So let's have a look. Yeah, sat on the shelf there. Looks good. Yeah, I think we're okay. Right, so let's get back out of this bit. So that was relatively painless. Let's save it. Of course, we need to put all the buttons back over now. So we need to copy the buttons. So I need to enable the PCB. And hopefully, have I got that in place? Yeah. So what I need to do now is go into this. Grab all the little bits. Copy it. Come out of there. Hide the PCB. And do I go into this? Yeah, go into this. No, that's not quite right, is it? So, hang on. So, paste in place. Right, they're going to be too high. So, we can get back into perspective. So, we need to bring them down to the circuit board. Let's do that now. If we do it off the LED, that's already flush with the board. Let's go down until we keep the blue line level on the face of the component, just the job. Right, okay, so we should have, that's right, should be okay. So if we put in buttons, we need to bring them over here next. Let's just save all that. Right, I'm going to have to go away and come back. Let's have a look. What's a good one? See you in a minute. And we're back.
Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described.
Okay, I just realised I haven't got my glasses on. Let's put them on. Right, here we go. Keep on going. Keep on going. Right. So we got that there. So let's just get this. We need to. That's the old PCB. We no longer need the old PCB. Let's get rid of it. Let's just delete the old PCB. Right, okay. And we need to keep that bit. And we need to assign that and the buttons and the neopixels to the top PCB layer. Okay, so then we can remove it. And we've got our bottom clamshell. Yeah, that's okay. Right, so getting somewhere. So we need a copy of the.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Right, so I've got to get them buttons somewhere over top of here. How am I going to do that? Okay, what we can do is measure from here. We've got 10mm there, and we've got 10mm there, okay. And we know that from there to there is 90mm. So 90mm. So from here to, well, I don't know. Undo the guide. Right, so we need to copy these. Copy. No, not cut. Alright, start again. One copy of these. Copy. Oh, we're going to redo the buttons, or these might not be smooth enough, or they might be. Let's have a look at the clam lid. I think these are probably okay, because I did them with arcs. Yeah, so it's only the outer bit that needs to be. Yeah, so we're okay with them. So I should be able to just copy them. Copy and paste in place. Then move them. Don't know how far. Let's have a guesstimate. 80mm. Okay. Let's have a look above. Yeah, look, because I moved it original stuff by 80mm, everything lines up. That's the good thing about it. And the height should be okay. Yeah, the height is good, everything's good. Right, so we're back to there. So really we could lose this one, but we'll leave it there for the minute. Okay, and if we turn the buttons off, we have the same thing, yeah. So, what else do we need to move? We need to.
The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker.
Oh, I see. We're on the where the hell are we? Just listening to some HF radio. Anyway, right, so let's get this top shell. I've only got that one there. So we need to reproduce that, but with a circle instead of this jagged bit. So I suppose we could copy it, paste in place, and move it 80 mil. Okay, so then we're back on there. Got the two together, but we've got a weirdness going on here because we need to convert that outer to a circle. Right, I think it was, yeah, problem. I wonder if I can select, can I select that and then find out what it is now? Okay, but that's the same size, so we could use that, surely we could use that. Alright, so, gonna have to create that again, I think. Let's create it again. So the only thing wrong with it, was the jaggedness. Yeah, alright, well.
Okay. Sugar Echo to Papa, you bacon.
Leave that in the background, why not? Okay, yeah, it's alright, that's one of them, isn't it? What else we got here?
Okay, so that might do. Remember listening by track 1
So that's it turned over. Tell you what. How are we going to do this? Right, I think we're going to have to spin this round. Spin this round like that, and I think we're going to have to hide the bottom, hide the PCB, hide the buttons, and this is what we got, which is the same as that one. But we need to make it smooth, so I suppose we could bring that firstly down. Yeah, we could bring that down level. That would be a way of doing it. But I have to make it unique. Right, make it unique. So the ones I'm going to alter this one as well at the same time. So go into there. We're going to bring this down level with that, and also we're going to have to do the same with this. And bring this down. Oh. Right, okay, how many is there? Come on, you can do it. Okay. So we brought them down, so we've got a flat piece now. Okay, we've got a flat piece. So we can't get rid of this because we want to keep that. We want to keep them countersunks. So, what we need to do, everything else is good, apart from, let's just measure that, what we got here. 1.9, no, that's not right. 2 mil. So we've got 2 mil. So we need to clean up this, so let's get rid of this. Yeah, is there one underneath to get rid of? No, we're okay there. And I need to, what do we need to do? If we get rid of that, what's going to happen? If I get rid of that, nothing. That must be an extra one. So what about if I get rid of this one? Right, then we all go tits up. So I don't want to do that. but that other one can be gone, yeah. Now, can this be got rid of? No. That's okay. At least we've only got bits we need. Right, so what do we need to do now? What can we do? What can we do? I think if we borrow from the one we've already done, borrow from this one. Right, copy from that, hide it and paste it in place. Alright, and we need to bring that down level with this. Let's try and bring it down. On the face of the component, right, okay. We could do that. Alright, so we've got that. Now, I know we have got a bit of a problem now because we're going to have to extrude it somewhere. Don't know how I'm going to do this. Unless I do it this way. Hang on, maybe I can do it this way. Right, let's try it this way. Let's grab that. Hang on, let's grab that, and that. No, not the individuals. No, hang on. Right, so it's going to be awkward to grab, so if I grab that, no, I'm grabbing too much. Okay, so sideways on, in parallel projection, if I grab all that, right, we're the right way up there this time. We don't want the right way up, so let's go again. We want all this here. No, we want to grab all that. So we've got all that. Now we've got too much, see that? So let's go again. Let's get a bit less of the stuff. Right. We've deselected it. First select it, then grab just what we need. Have a look. Yeah, we've just got what we want now. Let's see. Right, but we don't want this one. So we've got that. So we're gonna cut it. Cut it. Do we really want to cut it? Let's not cut it yet. Undo cut. Right, well, we've lost it all now, haven't we? Let's try again. So, select just what we want. Yeah, we don't want the outer rim, so we copy it, and then we're going to paste it in place. Yeah, and we've also we've wrecked our outer bit by pasting. Why have we done that? Right, let's undo that. Undo paste. Alright, we seem to... we brought the surface with us. Undo close, undo... Alright, let's go back again. Oops. Let's try again. So let's grab that there. We don't want that. We don't want the surface. We just want to copy. And we want to come out there. Paste it in place. Right, that's good. Okay, and we also want to select. So that's there. Yeah, that's good. So we've got the bottom piece. Right, so maybe we should move it away. Move it over here, I don't know. Or maybe not.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Every time I tune onto something, the transmission stops. And then they move on to a different frequency. And they insist on going halfway between channels. And they stopped talking. Why did they stop talking? I'll give up on that. Let's try a different band. No. Maybe. Just a lot of noise. Is he between the channels? No. Okay, I'll leave him on there. Just probably go away as soon as I... yeah. Anyway,
The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy.
what happened to that?
The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker.
Right, so anyway, get back onto this. So, we've got that. Right, so we've got that. I don't know what to do. What do we need mostly? We need... so, top shell. So we're left with that. Okay. So we've got that. Let's have a look at that. Let's come back up and down like that. Yeah, so we've got this. We need a surface. So let's have a surface. Can I get a surface if I... oh, I need a surface. Why haven't I got a surface? Hang on. So cut. Paste in place. No, still haven't got a surface. Can I do anything with that? Find the center, convert to a polygon, select area, layer, material. I suppose I could, well, I don't know. How do I get that into a surface? Do I just... what about if I select everything and unselect that and cut it? No, and paste it in place. No, still don't got a surface. Right, so I need to create a surface. Is there no shortcut to creating a surface? Soften, divide, flat edge, repair and flatten. Oh, it's done something. It's moved it down and yeah, don't know what it's done there. Okay, so undo. So if I select that and repair and flatten, 0 lines repaired. So it's moved it down. It's still there, it's just moved it down, hasn't it? So what I can do is go back to this one, move it down onto the surface. I suppose I could do that. Let's just move it down onto the surface, onto the face. Okay, so what have we got now? Can we manipulate this? Yeah, that's it. That was easy enough, wasn't it? Right, so we've got it where we want it. It's in the wrong place, so the top shell, that's okay. So the hole is the middle bit. So I need to what size is that? 3.9. Alright, 3.9. I could right, 3.9. So it's flat at the minute. Where's my other bit gone? Oh, I see, I've turned it off. Okay. Right, so we've got the basic layout. I need to take this off a minute. I need to grab everything, but it's turned it into not a circle. That's no good. Don't want to do that. Undo layers. Undo layers. What's it doing? Undo move. Right, undo flat script. Right, we're back there again. So, what I need to do is play that.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Right, so so I've got the basic shape. Yeah, I need to take off. So I'll create a circle. Let's create a circle over top of that circle. Okay. So make a circle over top of that circle. It's 24 sides. I need 96 sides. 48, 96 sides, and this should give me my perfect circle. Yeah. The problem is I've got. If I delete that, what happens? The whole thing goes. Yeah, because it's overlapped the original circle, which is okay, it's fine. But I need to grab everything, but not that. I need to cut it. No, I need to undo that. I need to grab everything, but not that or the surface. I need to cut it. I need to make this into a component. Then I need to paste everything. paste in place. I need to grab this component and I need to make it 3.9 mil. Then it's crashed. Didn't like that. Oh well. Yeah.
Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described.
I've moved off frequency again. Why can't they just stay on frequency? Keep this frequency clear. Right, okay. Oh, so we'll have to open the program and back up again. It's crashed.
Thank you. UBA contest from Delta Florida 7 Charlie Papa. Thank you. UBA contest to Delta Foxtrot 7 Charlie
Right, so
Papa.
we're
Delta
back
Foxtrot
again.
7 Charlie Papa.
Right, what did I do? Where did I get to? So we've got it here. I need to select all that. I need to unselect that. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay, so that is still a project. So yeah, so I need to grab all that apart from that, cut it. Oh no, leave it there. Go into there. I need to make it 3.9 millimeter. That's it. Right, so I've got that. I need to grab all of this stuff and move it up on the blue axis, 3.9 millimeter. Alright, we're back on there again. So I need to cut it, go into this and paste it in place. Now I can extrude it when I'm ready. Okay, let's just make sure that the 3.9 mil is the 3.9 mil. Let's have a look at the original one over here. Needs to make sure it's 3.9 mil. Yeah. Okay. You've moved again. Will you stay on frequency? What is the matter with you? People keep changing every few seconds. I keep moving 500 kilohertz up and down. Right, so we've got that. And we can extrude them if you like. Let's extrude them down. Okay, so we've got them out. Now these we can't do yet because we need to get the countersunk in place. Now the countersunk we know is, tell you what, we need to hide this out of the way. Let's put this onto a different layer. Right, let's create a new layer, call it top, just call it top. Change this to top layer, hide the top layer, bring back the top clam shell. Right, I need to grab these now. Easier said than done. Might be able to do it like that. So let's try and grab them. Right, let's just see if we've got the back of it. Yeah. Okay, we've got them. Now we need to get the rest. We need to get the rest. And the rest. And the last one. Right, we're going to copy them out of there. Come out of there, and we're going to hide that. And we're going to bring back the top, which is a component, and we're going to paste it all in place. Now the problem is we've hidden it. Okay, so we're going to have to bring back the top shell. So we've got that there, so we need to grab them. Apart from that, hang on, so hide the top shell. I need to grab them, but not that, which is everything we need. I need to change the layer to top and hide the top clamshell. No. Bring back the bottom. And for some reason we've got something here left over. Don't know what we've got there. Right, ignore that a minute. That's your top. Right, hang on. Let's try and put these. Right, this is the problem, we got something left. Hang on. Right, let's just select the whole thing. Oh, we're already on top. I don't know what that is. This is what throws it out. It's not there, it's a glitch. It will let you. No, don't know, it's weird. Yeah. Undo, erase. Anyway, I don't know what that is. That's a glitch or something. So what I'm going to have to do is move the whole thing over 90. Let's make another 80mm. Let's make another one. Alright, I'll turn, put that on, grab that and move the whole thing over 80mm. Right. Now hide it. Oh, the whole thing's moved with it. Maybe it's just a glitch. We'll ignore it. So we'll undo layers, undo layers, undo layers, undo layers, undo layers, undo layers, undo move, undo layers, undo guide. Right. Okay. Right, let's see what we've got now. So we've got it all in place, but it's not part of the model. Yeah, it's not part of the model, so we need to grab it without that and cut it, go into it and paste it in place. Okay, let's have a look on X-ray. So we seem to have everything there, but we need to delete some layers so we can see them. So right, we've got to do something called intersect the faces with the model, so then we can delete the surface. And right, see if that's done it. Yeah. Okay, and can we delete that one as well? Is that going to show us a hollow? No, I think that's okay. Yeah, we're alright there. Let's just do the same again then. What's happened there? Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'll turn it upside down. Get rid of the last few. So we've got our smooth thing now. Okay, so we've got our smooth. There's a bit missing. We've got a bit missing. 2mm overlap. Right, let's have a look at the original one. Ah, we've still got it in place there. Let's hide that one. Bring back the top clam. I'm going to get rid of that one now. Alright, got rid of that one. Okay, that's alright. So I've got smooth. Let's get it back into perspective. Okay, what else we got?
The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker.
Right. Okay, so we've got that there. Don't know about the height. Maybe the height's okay. Let's put the buttons in. Oh, we seem to be lucky. So we're missing the sides now. So what we're going to do is put the sides back. Let's take that off. Let's put the bottom clamshell on. Okay, tell you what, turn it off. Put the top on. It's 2mm, I think. Was it 2mm? Yeah, 2mm. So we've got to get hold of this. We've got to put a step in it. 2mm. Yeah. Okay, and we've got to bring it up. I think the whole thing's 12mm, isn't it? So what size have we got already? We've got 3.9mm. So we've got to do some maths now. We've got to 3.9mm off 12mm is 8.1mm. Is that right? 8.1mm. Let's try it. 8.1mm. No, didn't get it. Hang on. 8.1mm. Right, okay. Well, these should be the same height. So, I should be able to introduce the bottom. And it should all be lined up. Let's have a look at X-ray. Right, we might have done it. To be sure. Let's be sure. Let's take the top off. Hang on. This top. We can put PCB on if you want. PCB. We've got the top. And let's put it. Where's the top? This top. There's a step. Okay. Alright, so I need to turn it upside down. And take the bottom off. I need to look at that, put the X-ray mode on. I'll tell you what, let's do wireframe instead. Wireframe. Let's put the bottom on. Can't tell. It's difficult to tell. So let's go like that. It's difficult to tell. Very difficult to tell. Yeah, it's difficult to tell. I suppose we could compare it against this one. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Right. I think it's okay. What about fixings now? Right, let's get the fixings as well. Right, let's copy. Let's copy them. Paste in place. And move them by 80. There you go. Right. Oh, we lost one. We lost one. Copy. Paste in place. Move it by 80. Right, okay. So I've got it all there. It's exactly the same, apart from it's not jagged anymore. It's smooth. Yeah, so I think we're done. Let's just have a look at perspective. We could compare it. Let's go X-ray. Looks okay. Sideways. I don't know. I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay. Right, I guess it's okay. Right, so have we finished? Have we done everything we want to do? Yeah, I think we have. We've made the top shell off. No, that's the old top. Can we delete that one now? I guess so. Let's delete that one. Let's just delete that one. I no longer need that one. Let's grab all this. Let's move it back to where it's supposed to be. 80mm back. Right, and that's it. And we're okay. And we can get rid of some of these lines. We no longer need them at the minute. We can get rid of the axis lines. Right, that's it. So let's save it. Let's get rid of so we've got too many. Yeah, we've got. So we need to get rid of. Let's minus that. What else have we got too much of? That we need to. I'll tell you what. We'll just call that. Rename that bottom. Top and bottom. Buttons. Yeah. Top PCB. Yeah, we just want to call that PCB now. PCB. So we've got PCB, we've got bottom, we've got top. So if we lose bit by bit, fixings. Oh, neopixels. Right. No, we don't need neopixels anymore. Let's get rid of neopixels. Oops, hang on. Doesn't like something. Why won't it let me get rid of that? Layers to be are not empty. Right, it thinks there's something there. Okay, I got it. Yeah, so if you go into PCB, hang on. Let's get rid of the buttons. Fixings. Let's just call it fixings and not clam fixings. Get rid of the fixings. Tactile buttons. Alright, they're no longer assigned to them, are they? So let's assign that to they're on PCB layer. So tactile buttons. And we want neopixels. Neopixels, so we can turn on them, and tactile buttons. Right, PCB. Well, they need to be attached to the PCB. So if we view the neopixels, we grab all this, cut them, go into here, paste in place. Yeah, so now we can turn off the PCB and we lose everything to do with the PCB, which is the tactile buttons and the neopixels. Yeah, and we can move that's the top, bottom. Right, I need to rearrange this now, it's not quite working out for me. So let's put everything back on. No, bad idea. Right, let's start from the bottom. Let's turn everything off but the bottom. Right, I want the bottom layer at the bottom. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers. So if I rename this 7 bottom, and the next one is PCB, rename this 6 PCB, then we've got so we need to go right. Okay, next will be neopixels. 5 neopixels and 4 tactile buttons, and then we want buttons 3 buttons, 2 top, 2 the top, and the fixings is 1 the fixings. Okay, so I've done that. They're all in the wrong order, but can I hide them and show them? How do you rearrange this? I should put them in, I don't know if it's order of creation or what. So, can we drag these? No. Right, so we're gonna save that. We're gonna open something else, so open the oscillator antenna in a minute. And I'm gonna open up the keypad again. And we're still not in the right order. Stupid, isn't it? Oh yeah, I thought these change sometimes. I think it's the order you created them in. So I'm gonna, I want to be able to switch them off logically. So at the bottom I'm switching the top off. I don't want that. The bottom I'm switching it. Bottom, but I want the top. There's no way of, what's this do? Details. Select all, purge. Purge? Purge, what does purge mean? Get rid of them. Colour by layer. Right, let's say purge. Didn't do anything. Right, so I don't know how to get rid of that like problem. Oh, I seem to have copied it twice. So if I delete that, what happens? Have I messed it up? No. We seem to... That's because I copied... I thought I was copying the screw and I only copied the cone. Right. So, to fool this into getting the right sequence, I can do something. Maybe I can... Alright, I suppose that... does it matter? Yeah, it matters because I don't want to... What was the point of renaming these? Didn't do anything. Right, I suppose I could just rename them, so I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll call that. Right, so I'll just take that off. And I'll call that... Oh god, this gets worse. Right, I'll call that... what are we going to call that? Fixings. Screws. 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 And we're going to put all these onto the screws layer. Screws. Then we're going to get this one. The next one's going to be top or lid. Lid and base, top and bottom. Don't know. Top. Top. And we're going to put that into top. Alright, okay. Yep. Then we're going to hide screws, hide top. Right. That's the problem because we've... Hang on. Screws. We've messed it up now, haven't we? Right, hang on. How do I reset all this stuff? Right, so just grab that. That, and that. It's on screws. Put on layer 0. So, top, then we want buttons. Let's call this one buttons. So there's just too many different buttons, so clear buttons. Clear buttons. So let's put them into the clear buttons layer. Okay. Then we've got what's come, so we can hide. Right, so we've got screws, top, button, clear buttons. Right, we need to get rid of them in a minute. So screws, top, clear buttons. Right, they've all gone. So let's get rid of that. Let's put that into layer 0. Let's hide the top. Let's put that into layer 0. Okay. Screws. Clear buttons. Right, so this one's going to be PCB. No, it's not. It's going to be tactile buttons. Tactile buttons. And these are already in the tactile. No, they're not. Yeah, they're already in that layer. That's fine. Right, so we want neopixels. Right, so these need to be in the neopixels layer. Okay. Right, then we've got PCB. PCB. So that one needs to go into the PCB layer. Right, then we've got the base, top and the bottom. Bottom. That needs to be bottom. Okay. Let's see if it all works out. Start from the top. So it lose the screws, lose the top, lose the clear buttons, lose the tactile buttons, lose the neopixels, lose the PCB, and lose the base. That'll do me. That's what I was trying to achieve. Right, save that. Right, you see me save it, close it, open it again, see if it returns it back to where I left it, or will it scramble it up? See if it scrambles it into a different order. They're obsessed with changing frequency, aren't they? Why don't you just stay on one frequency? I want to sneeze. Right. Okay, let's try again. Screws, top, clear buttons, tactile buttons, neopixels, PCB, and bottom. That's it, because then I can easily change the angle like that. I can get rid of stuff from the bottom. I can go bottom, PCB. Can't get rid of that because the PCB is joined with it. Yeah. Buttons. Yeah, so anyway. Right, so we're finished on this. So we need to turn that into some G code and mill it out now. Unfortunately, I've only got... I picked up... Actually, I've got to mention this. One of the... Some guy I helped out once, he wanted to give me a load of plastic. He was going to throw it in the dustbin. He wanted rid of it. And he said, I can have it for nothing. He didn't want no money. No money. And I said, oh, I don't want it for no money. So he wouldn't take no money, so I said, well, have some money for being nice enough to give it me for free, for no charge. So the money is not for the material, it's for being nice enough to give it to me. Okay. Anyway, so I've got a lot of 6mm acrylic, I think. It could be polycarbonate, it's probably acrylic. 6mm clear acrylic, I got plenty. Got too much now. Now, just so it happens that this is 12mm, so thick. So I could make it into two. If I want to make it out of 6mm, I'd have to halve it. Halve it. So that's the way of doing it. That's 6.5. So yeah, it's a bit difficult to do 0.5 of a million. So if I got rid of the top, say if I just get rid of all this a minute. Right, so if I got rid of the, if I wanted to mill this out, the total size is 12mm. So you've got 5.5 and 6.5, which is 12mm. So that seems a shame. If I want to make it out of two pieces of 6mm, I've left myself with a little bit of an impossible thing there, haven't I? 6.5, so I need to lose half a mil off that and gain half a mil on that. So that's possible. Entirely possible, apart from the top piece. This top piece here. Oh. What have I done here? See that? There's a mistake there, look. Right, that's part of the bottom. So what I'm going to have to do is grab sideways view. I'm going to grab those things there. No. Oh. Have I got to do it like this? So that's on the bottom, quite that. No, is it? Top. Alright, hang on. So if I lose the top, I lose the whole thing. Right, I know what I must have done. So if I go into this, select these, they're on the bottom layer, see that? Right, so I need to change them to the top layer. Top layer. That needs to be top layer. So does that. Top layer. Okay. So bottom gone. Everything else is there. Yeah. Okay. So right. So lose the top layer. Bring the bottom layer. Bring back the top layer. Yeah. We're okay. I think. Yeah. Right, so back to where we got to before. There's the two shells. So if I'm doing 6mm, I need to alter the design a bit. That's 6.5mm, so I need to make that 6mm. But the problem is, this is 12mm. So I could do half and half. So how do I do that then? How do I increase that by 0.5 of a mil? So if I lose it's only half a mil. Half a mil, does half a mil matter? So the overall size is 18.5mm. Let's just do it. Let's hide the top a minute. Let's the outside is not going to affect anything because that's a different size anyway. Is that a different size? So we've got 3mm there. Hang on, let's find out what we've got here. That's 7mm. 3mm, so 2mm bottom base. Yeah, so it's different anyway. Because 3mm and 2mm is 5mm, and I've got 6.5. So let's just alter this by 0.5 of a mil. Alright, and when we put the two together, we're going to end up with a small gap. A small gap for a rubber seal, maybe? An O seal? Small gap. When it's squeezed together, it'll bottom out. When you tighten it up, it's going to bottom out, isn't it? But they're showing a gap there anyway. Ah. Yeah, problem. So it needs to be stood off. So we're going to have to lose somewhere. We're going to have to lose 0.5 of a mil. Because if I clamp that down like that now, it's going to squeeze the buttons. It's going to push those buttons down. If I lose the top a minute, I've got a bit of clearance there. So once I tighten it up, those fixings are going to push this top down. But I could set it back the top a little bit. Yeah. Alright, let's turn it upside down. Let's have a look at the top. Lose the bottom. Right, so it's going to squeeze these. They're flush at the minute. So if I lose... Can I lose half a mil? That's 0.9 of a mil, so it's not giving me a lot of depth to play with if I start losing there. .9 of a mil. Don't really want to go any lower than that there. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter because it's countersunk anyway. Right, so we could reduce that by 0.5 of a mil. Drop them down 0.5 of a mil. What size are them anyway? Right, buttons, just the buttons then. Let's have a look at the buttons. So this is going to have to be made out of 0.6 mil anyway. So what size did I make it? Can't remember. 0.4, 4 mil and 2 mil. So they are 6 mil. That's fine. They're already fine. So I've got to shove the whole thing down. They're flush at the minute. They're slightly proud, very slightly up. 0.1 of a mil higher. If I go like this, they're just sticking up. 0.1 of a mil higher. You can't see it there, but if you go to the middle. 0.1 of a mil, yeah. So they stick up a little bit on purpose. Right, so what do we do now? So I think let's go back. I've lost track of where we got to. So the bottom. That wants to be that piece. So I can mill that piece out of 6 mil plastic. And what have we got here? 6 mil. That top bit's okay, and that's okay. So them two bits are okay. You can mill them out separately and line them up. Just stick them together. Use the fixings as a guide. It's only so you can create a prototype. I mean, you could seal them, I suppose, with clear silicon sealant. Stick them together, mould them, something, anything. So anyway, we're going to do. It's going to be aluminium ultimately, but I need to do a prototype. You know, first to check everything's right before I start milling the aluminium. So the buttons are the right size. These are the right size now. So the only thing that's not the right size anymore is the lid, the top. So the top is too big by... Oh, it is the right size, but it's 12 mil, yeah. So it's 2 lots of polycarbonate sheet. But just thinking, it's a pity that's not 6 mil. But it's not. 3.9. And then you've got 8.1. Right, so that gives us our clearance. So we've got to have to... This internal dimension's got to say, it's only the edge you need to drop down. But if I do that, I'll need to back this off by the same amount. Let's just do that then. Alright, let's back that off by 0.5 of a mil. Because we're going to drop it further down, and that needs to stay where it is. So then we can extend this bit. No, we can't though, can we? Because we still have got only 12 mil. So the top is going to have to be... Yeah, hang on. No, we've moved that in, so it will fit down lower, won't it? Yeah. But then the buttons will have to be moved back as well. They're gonna be too high now. Yeah, let's have a look. They're gonna be up in the air by half a mil. Is that right? Yeah. So we're gonna have to drop them. If you look at the top, it'll be inset. No, they're not inset. Why not? Why are they not inset? Because I've not moved them. Ah. Hang on. That's not going to be good, is it? That's the stop. I can't just move that, because that's holding everything the right size. Right, so that is... Where's the buttons gone? What's the clear buttons suddenly move down the bottom? That's what I'm on about with this thing, it's crazy. It's gone down the bottom now, look, see that? I didn't do that. It's got a mind of its own. Something I'm missing on this. Why has that suddenly gone down the bottom? It was up there. Right, anyway. So, I need to lose this gap without altering anything. So top I need to extend the bottom and lower the top. Or ignore it. Ignore the half a mil. But what I don't want is when I tighten this up, it tightens up onto the buttons and clamps them switched on. It's exacting. Alright. Let's have it daisy a minute.
Daisy, give me your answer.
Move frequency again. Anyway, what's 2 hours in nearly? Well, hour and a half, something like that. Hour and 45. So yeah, I need to finish this last little bit and work this out. So if I was to drop that needs to stay the same size. I need to drop it down by 0.5 of a mil. If I do that, I'll lose my clearance. So I've got to extend the top up by 0.5 of a mil and extend the inside bottom down. No, the other way around. The top down by 0.5 of a mil. But if I do that, I'm going to have to... Let's just turn everything on. Right, so I've just got the lid. And I've got to keep all this intact. So I've literally got to drop all that down. So if I can go sideways on this mode and X-ray, I should be able to select all that there, just like that, and bring the whole thing down by 0.5 of a mil. Alright, Okay, let's have a look at that. So I brought the whole thing down by 0.5 of a mil. Put the buttons back in. And they're going to be sticking up by 0.5 of a mil. Plus 0.1 of a mil, which we added initially. So that's okay, but I need to... So I brought that down by 0.5. So now our size is 11.5, so I need to bring the bottom down by... so... Yeah, I've lowered that, and these buttons are staying where they are. Yeah, they're staying where they are. Okay, so that surface stays as it is. And then I need to bring this back up by half a mil. 0.5 of a mil. Okay, and does that mean we're done? Or are we still too thin? Let's have a look. 12 mil, that's what we want. So, but the buttons are sticking out now. So I know what we need to do. Yeah. Is this gonna work? Hang on, might have messed this up. Right, let's bring the bottom in. So it lines up with the bottom now. Yeah, it lines up with the bottom. But the buttons have stayed where they are. Hang on, where's the PCB? Right, so we've still got our gap there. Yeah, that looks good. So this should be 0.6 of a mil. .6 of a mil, and then it should be 0.1 of a mil here. Can't measure it from there. So that looks good, but the top sits on there. The buttons are sticking up too high. So what have I got to do? Let's have a think. So I've got 6 mil there, 6 mil there, I've got 6 mil there. Okay, and I've got the gap's got to stay the same there. Buttons have got to stay the same size. That gap's got to stay the same size. But I've got to reduce these buttons down by a bit. So I can't reduce them down by a bit. Can't reduce them down by a bit because they've got to be that exact size, and they bottom out in the right place as well. So all that's got to stay as it is. So the only thing that can adjust is the top. Now they're sticking out. Does it matter if they stick out? 0.6 of a mil. That's our entire action. So when you press them in, they go flush. Maybe we'll live with that then. Maybe they'll stick out a bit. Because we've got the right size there now. Yeah, we'll just live with that. We're going to have to look at the screws. They're going to have to be moved down by 0.5 of a mil. No. What happened there? .5 of a mil. That's better. Right. So we've moved them by 0.5 of a mil. The buttons are now stick up by 0.6 of a mil, which is the action when you press them flush. The action required for the tactile button is 0.5 of a mil. So we said we want 5 mil sticking down here. We've now got 5.5 mil, so we've lost the overall bit of size off these. 0.5 of a mil. Okay. So our overall size has changed from, let's have a look. What have we got? 18 mil. That's a nice sizable. 12. So 18 mil is actually 3 6s, and the material's 6 mil. So we've lost 6 mil somewhere by the overlap. So we've lost our overlap is 6 mil. Yeah, that's it. The overlap. We've lost the overlap of 6 mil. Yeah, that's why we're 18 mil. 18 mil plus 6 mil is 24 mil. That all seems to be working out nicely. And we've got a little bit sticking out, the same amount. So when you press it flush, it'll bottom out and be same level as the surface. And by that token, it would have pressed the button, the tactile button. I think we've gone as far as we're gonna go, and that will about do it for today. Of course, we're not coloured in aluminium at the minute, although we're going to make it out of polycarbonate clear. So do we make this clear now? Oh, leave it as it is. Right, we've done what we said we're going to do. We've split it up. Next one will be G-code. I don't think we're going to do G-code today. I think we'll do G-code another day. Right, that's going to be about it. Let's just come down a bit. Hang on. That's it. Something manageable. Right, that will do. Okay, that's it for today. That makes it about nearly 2 hours. So these have rearranged themselves. They've gone screws, top, tactile button here, PCB, bottom and clear buttons. Now why has that moved to the bottom? So if I close that now, and I open it back up again, is it going to rearrange them in the order I put them in, or is it just going to mess them up totally? Let's find out. I think it's just going to put it exactly as I saved it last time. No, it isn't. See how it's moved it again? It's gone back up there, where it was down here. So I've got screws, top, clear buttons, tactile button, neopixels, PCB and bottom. Well, that's exactly right. Let's just make sure it's all working. Lose the screws, lose this top, lose the clear buttons, lose the tactile buttons, lose the neopixels, lose the PCB, and lose the base. That'll do me. Alright, and that's it for today. I would create some G-code and mill this out of polycarbonate. So one final thing. How would I would have to split this into two. Turn that upside down. So let's pretend I'm going to do the top. Right, so I'd have to mill this out. How would I mill this out? So that's going to be 8.6 mil. And then you've got this bit at 3.4. So what's going to happen is it's going to be milled out. And there'll be a section here. Yeah. So the pocket's going to have to be, when we make the pocket, this is going to have to be a ring that's milled out that go over the top of that. There's not going to be any material to hold it. So it'll have to mill out the inside, then outside cut, then it'll overlap it. and there's no structure. There's a problem. There's no structure here on this bit for the screw to hold this bit centre to this bit. It's not a problem with the base, the bottom. So let's just have another look at that in X-ray mode with everything on. So it might have to modify the design a little bit. Let's just have a look at this corner here. Yeah, so it's held there, the screw is. If it's in one piece, it's fine. The bottom bit is held with a screw in place. There's nothing to hold this bit in place. So we need some structure around that bit. Need some structure around that bit there. Not that bit, that's got structure, so it's not that bit, it's the top bit. There needs to be some structure here. Can we create structure here? So the bottom, this is where we need to look in 3D. Right, let's have a look at that. Let's have a look. So what we've got here. We've got right, so what we've got. So the PCB sits in there on that shelf. Right, and then the whole thing, the whole base sits up inside the lid. But once you've removed the base, so the base holds it still. I don't get it. Hang on, base. Can't see what's going on now. Let's turn it round again. Let's try and look through here. Let's have a look in here. So right. So that base sits up inside there. You don't need it. No, we don't need it. We don't have to worry about it because it doesn't matter. Because the inside bottom, this is going to fit round inside the other one. Inside the base. So it's going to hold it still anyway. And then that's going to line up. So this is just going to be spinning around. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. It'll be fine. So we'll create some G-code on the next session. Number 8 session will be G-code. Should we have a... What do we want to finish on? Hidden a wireframe. No, it looks awful. So shaded with textures, that'll do. Okay, that's gonna be it for today. I dragged on a little bit further than I thought. Alright then, thanks for watching and goodbye. Let's give you a track of Daisy Daisy.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer to
the rest of it.
for the carrot.
Well, thanks for
But
watching.
you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for
Number 8. Number 8, so that was smooth in the design. So we did it, did the keypad, PCB, the top and bottom were sorted. Alright then, bye bye and outro, ta-da.